Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. While I am preparing the space here, I want to say a couple of things. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting me, those of you who subscribe, biggest supporters, because that's my main source of income, and those of you who take the time to comment, whether it's an emoji or something, more heartfelt, more thoughtful. I appreciate all of it, because I know that those of you who comment, react, share, follow my page or my channel, definitely are helping me move the algorithm along and show me that you appreciate my time and energy. So thank you so much for that. I want to remind you guys that I've created a new tier on Patreon, only because the tier has to do with shadow work, and I don't want anyone to miss out on the possibility of it. I'm going to put one of the videos I made for it as the introduction, so even before you sign on, you can check it out, see what it's about. Yeah, I explained most of it in the video, so hopefully you'll check it out. Okay, so let's see. What is the message for today's collective story? What is the message for today's... Ooh. Okay, Jupiter came out in reverse. What else? Message for today's collective story. Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got Jupiter in reverse, which is abundance in reverse, conjunction or an alliance, retrograde review, and Taurus, cultivate. Okay. So already what this kind of looks like is something is not going to grow yet, because it's going to take time to cultivate. It's going to take time to be ready. This could indicate that there's an alliance that needs to be made. Assistance needs to come. And review. These two mirror each other, 51-15. Reviewing what you're trying to build will help eventually bring abundance, but it needs to be cultivated. And this indicates, I feel like it indicates having to join forces with someone. So let's see. Let's read these. Number 2, Taurus. Okay, and I love the art on these cards. Look at how beautiful. This one says, Taurus asks you to hold still, dig in, grow roots, and strengthen over time. Manifest in a practical way. Signified by a bull standing in its field, Taurus rules the neck and voice. Its purpose is to bring life into matter through growing wildflowers and crops, through our muscular strength and the central potential of our bodies, and through the solidness of our material resources. The sun shines here April 21st to May 20th. Action. Work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the ground, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilizer, and protect these crops from predation. Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form your project should take and the next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let time flow by. Cuddle, feed. In a relationship, listen to both the signals of body chemistry and the practicalities of your life to give it a fertile field. Cultivate your garden. Like a slowly growing field basking in the sun, find contentment in this moment. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds this idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeling pushed about, sit, hold still, grow roots, and let the storm pass over you. Don't hurry. Play the long game as you plant and tend your crops. Challenge. Taurus success can lead you to mistake stubbornness for strength or look for spiritual and emotional answers in the material world. There will never be enough stuff to fill an emotional void. Sensuality is a Taurus gift, but sex alone will not fulfill a desire for love. Clarify your hunger. Gift. Everything that surrounds you is made up of matter, and the word matter comes from the Latin word mater, or mother. Taurus connects you to the sacred Earth Mother Gaia herself, the physical vessel who holds spirit in the body, in the plants, and in the earth beneath us. Okay, let's look at number 23. And it's Jupiter, abundance, but it came out in reverse, remember that. So this one says, Jupiter symbolizes how we expand our world through education, law, philosophy, travel, abundance, and an expansive spirit. Jupiter, the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, is a huge gas giant, 2.5 times the volume of all the other planets put together. It takes 12 years to circle a zodiac, spending roughly 1 year in each sign. Named for the ruler of all the gods and surrounded by 79 known moons, Jupiter never does anything in small proportions. Action. Think bigger. This scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in a circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Diversify your perspective and that of your team to discover the missing pieces needed to make up a larger whole. Engage in abundant optimism. Get the word out through generosity. Give abundantly and goodwill comes back to you. Invest in education, publication, and broadcasting. Just be careful that your generosity is actually helping the recipient, not enabling or burdening them. And ask what would really help. Jupiter's energy needs a big room and an audience, but it can overshadow important people in more intimate circumstances. Watch that your expansive capacity does not cramp the experimentation of beginners or crowd beloved introverts. Notice where you might overwhelm the people you love and give them room for their more subtle style. If you are the one being so overwhelmed, appreciate your own value, expand in ways that work for you, and let the person with Jupiter energy do their thing. Challenge. Jupiter can bring too much of a good thing or leave people feeling overwhelmed. Watch out for magical thinking and a Pollyanna avoidance of problems. Gift. Give and you shall receive. Jupiter calls you to expand your worldview, so reach out and feel at one with the whole universe. Since this was reversed, I'm going to say the challenge is the one that's at play here, which is bringing too much of a good thing or leaving people feel overwhelmed, or the opposite, having magical thinking and a Pollyanna avoidance of problems. Let's look at 51. We already know what a conjunction is, so let's look at the action. Co-conspire. Find people and allies who support your ideas, as this is not a situation in which to go it alone. Bring in someone with an extra skill to offer to your project. Find the best friend to discuss your concerns with or spark off new partnership. Watch the energy build as you bounce ideas off another person. Just take care of your own energy fields and ideas. Just take care of your own energy fields and ideas in this process. If you have merged your energy with a partner, teacher, or coworker, or are considering merging, notice what strengthens you and where you may need to step back and individuate. Find your own paradigm and technique. It can be lovely to love someone with a sun-like personality, warm, expansive, though at times exhausting, but don't combust. If it's time to align your life with another's, think of the line from the poet Rilke. Rilke? I don't know. Love consists of this, that two solitudes protect and border and greet each other. Let this be a yoking of two or more equals, a partnership that works best when each brings gifts and challenges to the table. Challenge. Be wary of relationships that ask you to shrink yourself to fit them, and value the conjunction over the individual growth. Gift. A conjunction can become greater than the sum of the parts. And then retrograde review. Okay. So this says, stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in this situation, so check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda, a sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. Sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. I was fine before I started the reading. Okay, challenge. It's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and don't need to do it again. Gift. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win this race. All right, that was a lot to read. Sorry about that. But that is what all of this, putting it together, that's what it feels like. Like there's just these three energies are talking about slowness. Taurus is the energy of a gardener. Slow and steady. Jupiter in abundance reversed. Don't do too much. So let's put these aside. And let's see how this plays out with today's collective. How does this play out with today's collective? Three of Cups. Okay. The Sage came out sideways. I'm not sure yet if it should be upright or reversed. The Hanged Man. The Ace of Swords. Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords. The Spirit of Cups. Isn't the Spirit the Knight? Five of Swords. No, the movement would be. Okay. So Spirit is the King. Hold on. I get a little confused on these. Let me go through real quick because Spirit. Movement, heart. Yeah, okay. So the Spirit of Cups is the King of Cups. Followed by the, Five of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. So with the Hierophant reversed, or the Sage sideways here, this could mean a couple of things. Either this King of Cups is having issues teaching other people, or they may not be teachable themselves, or they may not be sure they even need a teacher. But with Three of Cups, we have some sort of group here. And with the Hanged Man, they're seeing things from a very different perspective. And somehow this is bringing clarity. This is bringing knowledge and a victory. Eight of Cups. Why is it? This is so weird. Because look, we've got 9 cups, 9 swords. So it's a mix of somebody going for what they wish, somebody going for what they want, and yet being really anxious, being really afraid, and yet knowing that this is what they have to do. We do have the Five of Swords beneath the King of Cups. So it's giving the energy of it has to be done no matter what. Like somebody's reached the end of their tether. Whatever it is that they want, they reached some sort of decision. Let's clarify because I'm so confused right now. Clarify Three of Cups. Okay, we've got the World reversed. Clarify Three of Cups. The Lovers. What? Clarify Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups. With the Knight of Cups. Well. I'm over here. Okay, this is why I was confused. Because I'm looking at these cards, the Oracle cards, and it looks like a business. That's what I was thinking. And now I'm looking at this, and this is more emotional. It doesn't mean it's not a business, but I feel like it's going to resonate more for people who are dealing with an emotional situation. So I'm going to say this King of Cups is giving a romantic offer. That's the wish and that's the anxiety. They're on go mode. Nothing's going to stop them. They're taking a leap of faith, but they are anxious. So I think the reason the Three of Cups is here might be why we have the retrograde review, because it's saying somebody wants a reconciliation, but even the retrograde card was like, don't repeat old patterns. With the World card, someone here is saying it's not over. This connection isn't over. This connection made us happy. But why? Okay, now that we know it's talking about a relationship, why is this sideways? With this being sideways, it could be either one, that this person is half in and half out of a marriage, or two, they're not sure if they want to ever marry, but they're considering it. Let's see. Clarify the Hierophant with the Sage. Clarify the Sage. High Priestess. Clarify the Sage. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Look, I told you. The Ace and the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Swords. This person's anxious as hell. Like, that's the King. I swear. With the Nine of Wands. Justice. Yeah, either it doesn't matter which of those we're looking at. Either this could be someone going through a divorce, or this could be someone who's like, I'm not sure that I ever want to get married. Either ever or again, one of the two. But they're still considering it. Because it's not a final. We have nines here, 2 nines. It's not a final, never doing that. They're just really cautious. They're just anxious. This is what they're not saying. What they're not saying is that they're considering this. So if this is someone, maybe their spouse asked them for a divorce and they're considering it. Or two, they have a partner that asked them for a commitment and they're considering it. One of the two. Because they're not sharing this. They're not sharing how anxious this makes them. That's what they're not sharing. But with the Seven of Pentacles, they're considering it. It's out of their comfort zone. It's giving them hella anxiety. But for once, they're not just abruptly pushing it away. So if this is a couple that's trying to get divorced or stay married, that's hanging in the balance. Or if this is a couple that's thinking, should we break up or should we commit? That's what's hanging in the balance. Clarify the Hangman. Nine of Cups. The Hermit. Four of Wands, see? With the Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. Tower. and the Death card. This King of Cups, the Eight of Cups has come out twice, and I don't know if this means that the King of Cups is saying something like, I need to think about this, I need to go away and think about this. But this could also mean, because on this card, they're moving towards higher ground, somebody could be trying to move to a more, see things from a higher perspective. I think with the Five of Cups, this is someone who's suffered great loss. And one of the main reasons they're afraid of commitment is the loss that could come. They feel like you can never predict when an ending is going to happen. At least they can't. One of their issues could be that they always struggle to tell when someone is tired of them or when someone wants to let go. And it kind of has created this sort of trauma in them. Of course, part of the problem is that they haven't healed from the times this has happened. So they're trying to sit here thinking, examining, with the Hanged Man, examining if their wish is worth going through this. For some, it's the wish to be single, and they're wondering if the divorce is worth it. For others, it's the choice of either being single or in a relationship. Again, like it fits either scenario, whether it's a couple thinking whether they should get a divorce or whether it's a couple thinking, should we commit? Now with the Hermit here, I do feel like they're searching for answers, but I don't know where those answers, either they're searching the answers in tarot, oracle cards, astrology, psychic visions, meditation even, or they may be consulting someone that could give them some guidance. Clarify Ace of Swords. Ooh. Judgment. Clarify Ace of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Swords with Three of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, what this King of Cups feels like they've discovered, or what they know, almost like this is what gives them comfort a little bit. That although a situation could end with the Judgment card, they could bring it back to life. That's what it feels like, because the King of Cups shows up with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And over here, we've got the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Swords, and they've already shown up as the King of Cups to confirm this. So this is giving them comfort. The thought that maybe our foundation is so strong that even if we do have endings, we keep coming back to each other. As long as I don't give up, we won't fully fall apart, is what they're thinking. They're still scared though. Although with the Six of Wands, I have a feeling they're trying to act like they're not scared. They are scared. Clarify Eight of Cups. Clarify Eight of Cups. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, full card, Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's look at the two scenarios we were discussing. The possibility of a couple thinking of getting a divorce. So either the king, Either the king is the one concerned about stability and how much more difficult it would be for them to create stability on their own, or they're the ones that have the desire to be free and they just don't want to express just how anxious they are to be free. Or vice versa. If we're talking about a couple who's thinking about getting into commitment, this King of Swords is thinking, okay, yeah, we might have stability, but at what price? How heavy would that stability be? And yet, there's something about this connection that's very exciting to this king, which they're not saying, and they kind of want to just jump into it. Something about this connection gives them, oh, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Something about this connection makes them think it'll be worth it. Clarify Eight of Swords. Let's see. Ace of Swords again. Knight of Cups. And the Fool card again. The Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. This feels like somebody who already knows what they have to do, because the Ace of Swords has showed up twice. They already know what they have to do, but they almost can't bring themselves to do it. Because with this one, which is the answer, solution, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles standing completely still in the Five of Swords. Their pride is still kicking in. And then over here with the Eight of Swords, which shows a lack of activity due to fear, due to insecurities, there's the Ace of Swords again, the solution. But this is followed by the Knight of Cups and the Fool card. They really want to. Their spirit is already lurching ahead. Their feet have yet to follow. But with the Seven of Swords, they trying to avoid this because it would require Five of Wands. They would have to do things to stand out now, which means that they may have whoever they're trying to get back together with. I don't know how long it's been that they feel like they would need to do something to stand out now. Maybe offer a gift, and somehow that irks their pride. Okay. All right. Well, what that's about. I'm guessing this is somebody who doesn't really know how to court, or doesn't really know how to, not leave this one sideways. I don't know. It's just kind of odd, but it's like they don't really know how to express interest even. So it could be that this person is either really shy or they're introverted, because remember Jupiter was talking about there's introverts. Let's see. Next row. Next row. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Strength card. The Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Fool. A lot of major arcanas with the Seven of Pentacles, Justice card, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups. So this King of Cups is aware that if they join hands with the person that they have in mind, that it will pay off in the future. So there's a lot of cards here of slow growth. They have a feeling this would be a slow growth. But I don't know if that means that they're looking at whoever they're interested in. It could be for financial reasons. But we did see the Two of Cups, although that's not on here. The King of Cups does have a feeling, though, that this connection is faded. And it's a strong feeling. We do have Temperance here, which kind of goes hand in hand with conjunction. So it's like they feel like me and this person together would not only create an alliance, we would grow stronger. We're stronger together than we are apart. So I have a feeling it could be that we have Taurus and Sagittarius energy. Pisces energy, because Jupiter is Sagittarius, Pisces. So we could have one person who has Taurus energy and another person that has strong Jupiter energy. And I'm telling you, this king keeps showing up with the Fool card. They want to just jump in. But then they're like, wait. I have to weigh out my options because I think I'm missing something here. There's something I'm not seeing. Or I'm too blinded by emotions, or that's what they're afraid of. Clarify Two of Pentacles. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Again. Six of Wands. Queen of Wands. The King of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Strength card. Either this is somebody dealing with a Leo. Strength card is here. Queen of Wands is here. I'm not going to focus too much on the signs because honestly, this could be... Not everybody's aware of how their chart is built. But this king feels like they'd be a good mix with this queen. With the Four of Swords, though, this king could be trying to heal from this concept that maybe they're not good enough or they're not enough for this queen. They might be trying to get that under control. And it doesn't really matter how long they weigh this out. If there's one thing that they're certain of, this queen is the full package. This queen is someone worth fighting for, someone worth... I don't know why I'm getting the term betting on, someone worth betting on. I'm not sure why that's something that you'd think of, but you know, there you are. That's what came through. Clarify Seven of Cups. Clarify Seven of Cups. Tower. Two of Pentacles again. Clarify Seven of Cups. Ten of Wands. Look, there's the Queen again. Ooh. Okay. So this could indicate a couple of things. Either one, if this is a married couple that's trying to decide whether they should get a divorce or not, the Queen of Pentacles could be the one feeling betrayed, feeling abandoned because maybe her king wants to go to someone else. Or two, if this is the different storyline and this is two people who are single trying to decide if they should stay single or get into commitment, it could be that the feminine has dealt with a lot of betrayal, a lot of heartbreak, And she tends to be more serious about connections because of her history. People deal with hurt in different ways. And I feel like if this is the second storyline, this is two single people, it could be that the way the king dealt with heartbreak was just to never commit again. And the way the queen is dealing with it is like, well, I'm not going to commit unless I know this person's serious. So with the Seven of Cups, we've got the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Again, giving us two different stories. If this is the couple who's married, try to decide whether they should stay married or not. I have a feeling that whoever it is that wants to leave maybe didn't really give signs that they wanted to leave. With the Seven of Cups here, their partner feels like this was a shock. You see how the clouds are covering the giraffe's head? Somebody here's like, I didn't see this coming. I thought we were fine. This is coming as a shock to them. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like they thought that they would always work this out. Even if there was some problems, they never thought it would go this far. And if this is two people who are single and trying to figure out whether they should be in a commitment or not, I feel like one of the reasons that the king keeps waiting is because they keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. They feel like something's going to happen. I can feel it. Some disaster is about to occur if we go through with this. And that's weighing on them a lot. That's why they keep procrastinating and putting it off and saying that they just need time to think and they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Clarify strength. The World card, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay, so if this is a married couple who's trying to decide if they should stay married or not, there's a possibility they'll stay friends, especially if they've built something like a company, or maybe they own land together. They have assets that they still share. Okay. So for the married couple, I'm getting a couple of different things now. One, if the king is the one trying to walk away, the queen is saying, look, we don't have to tell anybody about this, but let's have, whoever it is they want to bring in, bring them in. We can incorporate them into our everyday life. We don't have to get a divorce for you to get what you want. And if it's the other way around and it's the queen trying to leave, or it could be vice versa. If the queen is the one that has a third person, and that may be why the king wants to leave, the queen is saying, I don't understand why we have to do it that way. Like, just because I have a different person doesn't mean that I've stopped caring for you. Doesn't mean that I want to walk away from the marriage. And then if this is two people who are trying to decide if they should stay married or not, I don't know. It just feels very much like, oh, I put it reversed too. It was supposed to be like this. It feels similar to the other stories, except in this one, it's not about bringing in another person. It's about, should we stay friends? These could be people who have been friends and maybe they got sexually involved and now they're on the precipice of, should we continue getting sexually involved? Should we move forward with a relationship? Or should we just leave it at, okay, we had a moment where it was more than a friendship? They're trying to decide what to do with that. whatever is happening on either one of these scenarios, it's pretty strong. Strength card is giving this power. It doesn't matter which of those couples we're looking at, something powerful happened. It has completely shifted the way that their connection was going. With the Knight of Swords, whatever it is, it happened out of nowhere. It came in quickly. With the Page of Cups, I don't know why I'm getting inspiration. Somebody was inspired. By what? What is this? Hold on. Hold on. I have to... what deck am I going to use? Let's use this one. Let's use the Universal Celtic Tarot. What does this mean? Clarify Page of Cups. What's the inspiration? I don't get it. What's the inspiration here? Why am I getting the word inspiration? Clarify Page of Cups. Ten of Cups. King of Swords. Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles. Oh, the Seven of Swords. Two of Wands, the Fool card again. So the King is the one that was inspired. Either way, it doesn't matter whether we're looking at this as a couple that's already together or the couple is trying to decide if they get together. With the Ten of Cups, the King was the one inspired. Okay, so let's look at this first as a married couple. Seven of Swords. If the Queen had been hiding or the King had been hiding their other person, the King was inspired to share. So if the King was the one hiding their other person, they were inspired and saying, you know what, this came out of nowhere, but I have to be honest. That's why Ace of Swords energy keeps coming through. They're trying to be honest. Or if the Queen was the one hiding, having someone else, the King is like, look, I already know about that. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. I want us both to be happy. And if it's the other way around and it's a couple trying to decide if they should get together or not, this King is the one feeling this inspiration. They want this Queen, like they want more. But with the Seven of Swords, they're avoiding saying it. Even though they're making preparations for it and they're going to take a leap of faith, they're basically avoiding saying or doing anything till the very last minute. They already know what they're going to do, but they're still avoiding it. So the inspiration is that they want a happy family. They want to have children. They want commitment. And they have not shared that with whoever they're talking to. But it's strong. That's why when we're talking about the Okay. So let's talk about both sides. If this is a marriage, right? And they're trying to decide if they should stay together or not. It could be that when they got together, they decided they weren't going to have children. Maybe they had careers they were going to focus on, or they had things that they were going to focus on. Now the King wants children. The King wants, like, let's say these two were a couple who would travel around the world and visit exotic places, and now the King's like, I want to settle down. I want a family. And it's like they're trying to be honest. So like, this is what I want now. And I know that's not what I wanted before, but that's what I want now. So now their partner has the decision to take of whether they're going to join hands with this King or decide to go their separate ways. Alternatively, if we're talking about two people who are friends and they're trying to decide if they want to be more, I think the king is the one that shifted the direction because they have this person that they know really well, almost like they feel like this is my best friend. Three of Cups keeps showing up, like they really care about this person. And almost the inspiration could be, if I was to have children with anybody, it would be with this person. Okay. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. That took a lot to explain. I was like, why am I seeing inspiration with the page? They're inspired to have children. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. Look at that. You know what? I do believe that there's an Emperor, though, because we've already seen them show up as King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. I believe they've also shown up as King of Wands. They're an Emperor. The Seven of Pentacles again. Hermit, Six of Cups. This is somebody who is, it's almost like they've found the person that they want to have children with. They found the person that they want to invest in. They found the person that they've always been looking for. Now it's all about, okay, now how? How do I move forward? Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, they definitely feel a faded connection to this person. But with the Six of Pentacles, they're trying to decide how to be, like almost like they're trying to pass a gift to this person. But with the Seven of Cups and all the Seven of Swords that keeps coming out, it makes me feel like the gift is going to be hidden somehow. Like they may not want this person to know the gift comes from them until later. And this could be them trying to figure out multiple ways to get this to them. Or maybe it's they're trying to figure out multiple ways that they can approach this person, because they're definitely making preparations. Let's see. Clarify Temperance. The Sun card, Five of Pentacles, and Strength. See, Leo energy keeps showing up. There it is. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay. I see what it is. I was kind of confused there for a second because I was like, but why did we get Two of Cups over here then? Because it reads like a business reading, but then there's this undercurrent of emotion. This clarifies it. This Emperor is thinking of how to approach the person that they have their eye on, which right now is represented by this Queen of Wands. Could be an Empress, though, with an offer. And the offer may seem businesslike, or the offer may seem very cut and dry. Maybe this is even someone who would approach and say, I feel like together we could make an impact on the world. Would you like to even, it might even come across like a business arrangement type of marriage. Whatever they're going to phrase it as, it's going to come across very practical. But what they're not expressing is it actually gives them a lot of joy. It gives them a lot of happiness. They feel like they're going to talk about it like this is what we could accomplish. That's what they're going to talk about it. But there's this here. There's this giant undercurrent of emotion. I don't know why they're not speaking about it, though. The person that they're approaching, I keep seeing Leo energy. Queen of Wands, Strength. This is Leo energy, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe this is just somebody who has a lot of fifth house placements, or maybe the Sun is the final depositor in their chart. They have a lot of warmth. They have a lot of vibrant energy. Almost like the person that they're looking at has all the qualities that this person is lacking. That's how they feel. Like, this person has what I need. And I don't know what that means, but it's something that they feel strongly about. And they literally feel with the Temperance, like we balance each other out. Two of Pentacles also keeps showing up. There's this feeling of balance. Okay. Clarify the Fool. Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Again, clarify the Fool. Look, there's that. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you. Six of Swords, Judgment, Temperance again. I have a feeling that these two already know each other. So I don't know why I'm getting that there's, maybe it's the Nine of Swords that keeps showing up here. It showed up over there. It just keeps showing up. There's a lot of either awkwardness or anxiety around, how do I just take the leap? How do I just say what I want to say? They're going to do it. They're already moving towards taking this action. But Judgment keeps telling me that not only are their guides and their angels guiding them to do this, but it would be something that's coming back to life. Remember, retrograde. So during retrogrades, it's very common for people to deal with exes, ex-friends, ex-family members. Somebody's coming back because they want to restore something. They want to make something right. They're feeling a lot of anxiety over it, but they feel like this is what I need to invest in. This would make me very happy. And it would also bring stability. I wasn't planning on doing a part 2 of this one, but I feel like we have to, don't we? Let's do a part 2. I want to see what's going to happen. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to comment, react, or share if the video is public by now. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.